Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for July 4th, 2023. The character is the Ironclad, again, and the modifiers are specialized, start with 5 copies of a single card. Diverse cards are not restricted by your character, and Night Terror's resting at rest side heals 100% of your HP, but costs 5 max HP. So this is a bad combination because it's going to be very hard to get collectibles with Diverse, and it's going to be very hard to get the Highlander modifier starting up with 5 copies. I see Ichu here with 1222, Hobo Stream with 1278. That's pretty good. Let's see how well I can do here. Alright, so 5 copies of Evolve. Yeah, I am thinking of doing what I think Pelz is always doing, where if there's a card with Specialized that he doesn't like, he just removes 4 copies. I might do that, just because it's going to take a while. Let me see if I get some good status cards, otherwise I think these have to go. Alright, 2 elite paths. If I go on the far left, I'll get an early shot, which would allow me to remove 1 card. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. Actually, 5 question mark rooms, yep. If I go in the middle, that's 1. Yeah, just much less. Okay, yeah, I think, even though I don't want to hit this early shop, I think I have to go this way just to maximize question mark rooms, so let's just do it. Oh, wow. Alright, that's not a great start. Let's double evolve and then strike. At least the more evolves I play, the faster I'll get rid of them and can play other stuff. Let's do defend, evolve, and strike. Okay. And then here I have bash, strike. Of course, I'm getting all the attacks in the same turn, which means I can't play them all. Alright, so here I should be able to kill. Luckily, didn't lose too much HP here. Pummel strike, blizzard, deadly poison. Oof. I'll take the pummel strike just because the other two are not going to be... well, they're not going to be very useful. And of course, I can't afford membership card. That's a huge bummer. This is a great shop, and I can't afford much. I definitely will take the Sunder, and then I do have gold enough for a card removal, so let's remove the Evolve. One of them at least. That's such a bummer. Membership card would have been great. Okay, here I got golds for HP, and here I got my first curse injury, as well as the golden idol. Enemies drop 25% more gold. Okay. And then curse number 2. That's a little dangerous. I did get bag of marbles at the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Yeah, the problem is that I already have 2 curses out of 18 cards and another 4 vaults, which currently are very useless. So yeah, I think I'm going to lower my expectations in terms of perfecting things. 6 incoming. Let's do... Actually, I don't want to do Pommel Strike in case I draw the Sunder. So I think I'll just do... Well, it does deal more damage. Let's do it and hope it isn't Sunder. It is not. Good. Okay. And then 21. There is a Sunder. Only 24 damage. Alright. Not much else I can do here. I need to actually draw back to it quickly so I can kill. Otherwise, I'll lose too much. This is only 17, right? Yeah, fine. Let's still do it. Okay. Alright, I'm down to 13. And wow, look at this hand. At least I can fully defend here. Okay. Any attack. Any attack will do it. Good. Okay, down to 19 HP. Got Molten Egg, one of the added attack and 2 deck upgraded, as well as a Cultist Potion, and Stack might not be bad. So is the Sucker Punch. I do have Guardian at the end. Let me take the Sucker Punch first. The weakness, and it's pre-upgraded thanks to Molten Egg, should be pretty nice. Oof, I have to be really careful here not to die, because I don't have a lot of HP left. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. Let's do Pummel Strike, and then a Strike to kill. Good. Okay, Tantrum. I mean, I'll take it, yeah. Well, I won't be able to exit Wrath once I enter it, but... And then I have to go this way to get 2 elites. Do I want a rest site? Resting is... Well, I would lose max HP if I do it. I'm gonna risk not resting. Try to perfect things. Okay, so Tantrum kills one of them. And then Pummel Strike kills the other, right? Good. Okay. Got an Ancient Potion, Follow-Up, Concentrate, or Wild Strike. Concentrate is some good AoE damage. Follow-Up is decent. Wild Strike would give me a wound, which with all the evolves might not be a bad idea. Okay. Got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Alright. So now I might just enter a rest site just to heal a little. Yeah, let's do that. Just to play it safe. And then I should upgrade the Sunder first, and then I probably will upgrade the Bash next. Okay. Alright, oof. I don't have a lot of HP. Luckily, I got Grumman Horn pretty quickly. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Okay. And then another shop here. Dolly's Mirror. I am probably going to try to go for the Highlander modifier, right? So I want to remove another evolve, but is there anything else? I don't think I'll do Rupture. Flying Knee is fine. I'm not a huge fan of anything. Actually, Orichalcum is not bad. Let's take this. If you end your turn without blocking, 6 block. Yeah. I hope I'll be able to remove the other evolves soon. Alright, Lagavulin. Starting off with the Sunder. I probably should play some of my evolves. So, actually, let me drink the cultist potion here. That might help. Okay. Alright, at least I got 2 evolves here, and I can play a defend to have the regret deal less damage. Okay. And then, yeah, there's a wild strike. Do I want to risk tantrum? It's gonna be hard to kill, and if I can't kill, I'll die. Oh boy, it might be worth the risk, I think, because I don't think I can really survive otherwise. Let's try it. So let's do tantrum. Then wild strike is 38, that's pretty good. And then sucker punch for 22. Okay, I only need 38 more damage, which seems doable. Yeah, another tantrum is actually enough to kill. Alright, perfect this one. We got Toxic Egg, one of the added skill into deck upgraded, as well as an energy potion, and Fear No Evil would allow me to exit Wrath. Let's take it. The problem is now I have way too many attacks and barely any defensive cards, which makes the fight against the Guardian much harder to perfect at least. Alright, so here I can kill you. Yep. And then do tantrum and kill with a sucker punch. Okay, at least I'm at a good amount of HP. Got a duplication potion, and then I can't play the meteor strike, so I don't think I'll take it. Between ball lightning and outmaneuver, let's take the ball lightning. Yeah, I think I don't stand a chance against the Guardian. I only have my basic defensive cards as defend, right? Let's upgrade one of them, but it's gonna be very hard to perfect. Yeah, and I mean, I did reject some rare cards, but it would have been hard to reject more. Let me risk and enter Wrath here immediately. 16. Let me actually do... Should I avoid that? I could avoid it. Let's avoid it. Let's do Evolve, Sucker Punch, and Strike. Okay. Delay the inevitable a little longer. 24. Well, I do have Sunder here. Actually, let's do Wild Strike. I wouldn't mind getting some wounds. At least I have at least one Evolve, which is good. I should have probably done a regular Strike first. Okay. I mean, I have a duplication potion, but there's no way I can defend against 9. Yeah, that's a bummer. Nothing I can do here. Let's do the evolves, I guess. And then I'll do a ball lightning to get a lightning orb. Yeah, I don't think I stood any chance at all. The Recalcum is definitely helping me preserve some HP, but let's do Fear No Evil here. I should have done the defend first, not that it really matters. Yeah, let's save this for later. Okay. Alright, so here I have the bash. Sunder is unfortunately not enough. So, yeah, looks like I'll take 20 damage. Unless I'll do the energy potion. Let's drink that. That way I can do bash, strike... No, just Sunder then. Okay. I do need to preserve some HP. I don't have a lot, and I still have the regret, right? Alright, so here let's do defend. The upgrade defend, then the unupgrade... Well, actually, let's do Sucker Punch first. Okay. And then I kind of want to do Ball Lightning to deal a lot of damage. I'll take some damage too. Actually, I should have played another attack to trigger the Orichalcum, huh? Alright, so here let's do Wild Strike again, and nothing else. Well, let's do Evolve. Should I do Fear No... Oh, I'm already in Calm. Okay. Another 20. Yeah, I think I have to do Tantrum here, which is great because I can exit Wrath with the Fear No Evil. Let's do Pummel Strike. Oh, the Regret will deal a lot of damage. Okay, wait, let me do the defense. Then Strike, and then Fear No Evil? That's not actually even enough. I might have miscalculated here. Hang on, so I have 21, I get 20 incoming. Yeah, no, I completely miscalculated. I should have at least duplicated that Fear No Evil to transform. Yeah, I have to reload, but because this is pretty much impossible to perfect, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, I was able to perfect that one, just, not perfect, survive that one, just played it a little better. Did I have Brilliant or Thunder Strike? I'm not a huge fan of any of those, and I think I'll try to go for Pauper. That might have helped me here, but yeah, let's risk Pauper here. Black Star is probably good, Elite Drum, Additional Relic when defeated. I don't really like the other two. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, got the Collector at the end. Okay, good thing I see a lot of Elites. Yeah, there's a... No, I thought there was a 3 Elite path, but only two Elite paths. So either I go on the far left, middle, or right. Okay, so if I go on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 early question mark rooms. And then if I turn left, a 5th question mark room is if I turn right, 6th and 7th. Okay. And then far right gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think I'll go for the 7. No. 5, 6 question mark room path. Right. Okay. I still need to remove a lot of evolves here. Alright, 12 incoming. I think I'll do defend and then double strike. Yeah, this deck is lacking something. That's a problem with the diverse modifier, right? You don't really get a good synergy, or it's hard to get a good synergy going. I'll do the ball lightning. Okay. Yeah, the Orichalcum is actually helping me quite a bit. I'm happy I spent almost all my gold to get it. Sucker Punch would have been nice, but no, I think I'll just do Sunder for a lot of damage. Okay. Another 12 here. I'll definitely want to do Wild Strike. Pummel Strike is... Actually, I do have Wrath next turn. And, well, the ability to enter it and exit it. So I think I'll just do... let's do 2 strikes. Just because the Orichalcum already blocks me for 6. So the 1 defend will just give me 2 extra block, which is probably not necessary. Alright, so here, let's do Tantrum. Then Ball Lightning, and then Fear No Evil to kill. Actually, that wasn't even necessary. Turbo Perfected Strike or Fire Breathing. I have 5 strike cards plus the Pummel Strike. And the Wild Strike. Okay, maybe the Perfected Strike is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, curse number... Nope, still didn't get another curse. We got Happy Flower every 3 turns, gain 2 extra energy. And then here I got a 3rd curse, Shame, as well as Bronze Scale, Sarge Cone, 3 Thorns. I have to be careful. The curses have to be unique, right? Speaking of unique, I didn't have a Decay yet, right? Okay, yeah, let's take the Decay curse. And then, yeah, I already have 4 unique curses, which is nice. Remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defense. I think I'll remove the Evolve here. Yeah, upgrading all strikes and defense might have been good, but I think I'll risk it. And I could upgrade... No, let's upgrade the Bash. I was going to say I could upgrade one of the Evolves, but no, I think the Bash is a better upgrade. Okay. Book of Stabbing. I don't have any high hopes here. I actually might even enter Wrath. Let's do Tantrum, Pummel Strike, and then a regular strike. Take a bunch of damage here, but at least increase the chance of being able to kill quickly. 36. Yeah, Perfected Strike is 60. I think I have to duplicate it to survive. Otherwise, I'll take way too much damage, right? Okay. Got a Meal Ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, you'll 15 HP. As well as Centennial Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's actually kind of nice. Crescendo might be better, but let's take Shrug It Off. I have way too many attack cards, so having some more defensive cards would definitely help. Alright, almost back to full HP. I think now I can upgrade one of the Evolves. The one that I will not remove. Okay. And here I got Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. That's really good. Too bad I don't have a lot of energy. Yeah, the problem is here I don't have a lot of good potions. I am starting off with a Tantrum though. Tantrum and Fear No Evil most importantly. So let's do Tantrum, then Strike, then Fear No Evil. Okay, 1 down. And Shrug It Off. Unfortunately, that's still not going to be enough to defend, right? Unless I draw... No. Even if I... Unless I drew the upgraded defend, then I might have been able to fully defend that turn, but I think that was going to be a little too much wishful thinking there. Alright, so here let's do Ball Lightning, Wild Strike, and... yeah, I don't need the defend because I have the Orichalcum. Alright. And then here, Perfected Strike is 30. Let's kill... Actually... Let's kill you with the Pummel Strike, and then instead of the... Well, never mind, I can do both. Let's do Sucker Punch and then Perfected Strike. This way, the Orichalcum will fully defend me every turn. I just need... Actually, not even 7, right? Just 4 damage. Which I can do with the Tantrum. Good. Okay, didn't lose a lot of HP. We got Fossilized Helix. That's really nice. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat, as well as Wing Boots. You may ignore path when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. As well as a Speed Potion. And I don't think I'll take Alchemize. Heal Hook. I only have the Sucker Punch for weakness. That might not be great. Let's take the Empty Body instead. So, unfortunately, I don't really need a jump this time. Actually, well, I can jump once to get an extra elite. Right. So let's hit the shop and then jump over to one of the elites. Okay. Remove a strikes. No, I'm not going to go for the collector bonuses. I'm trying to get Highliner. Looter and Mugger here. Let's start off. I'm going to lose the buffer to the red, right, which is annoying. Yeah, fine. Let's do Sucker Punch, Strike, and no reason to play the defend. Yeah, losing some HP here. I do have Fear No Evil, which together with Tantrum is nice. So wait, let me do Fear No Evil, then Tantrum. That's going to be, yeah, enough to kill this one. And then I can do empty... Actually, I can kill with the Perfected Strike, right? Good. Okay, I got a Weakness Potion, Deflect, Searing Blow, Piercing Well. Piercing Well is a solid defensive card. And then, yeah, let's do the shop to remove another Evolve. Let me do that first, because I do need to remove one more. Okay, so I could afford Toolbox. At the Savage Combat, choose one of the 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card to your hand. Let me see. I could afford Toolbox as well as the True Grit. I don't think I need Heavy Blade. Sword Boomerang is probably not necessary either. Yeah, I think I'll do Toolbox and then the True Grit. Okay. Yeah, if only I had the membership card, I would have been able to buy so much more stuff. Alright, Gremlin Leader. Seeker Technique would give me a skill. Not sure if there's any skill that I urgently need. Transportation might be interesting. Yeah, let's do Transportation, see what I get. So, Sunder is great here. I can kill the Mad Gremlin. Alright. I could even True Grit the Regret Actually, that's not a bad idea because that way I'll lose the I'll keep the buffer. Let's see what the Shrug It Off gives me. Fear No Evil is nice. Unfortunately, I can't enter Calm that way. Let's see what the Transmutation gives me. Okay, Flash of Steel doesn't kill this one. And then Secret Technique, let's grab something I don't want, like an unupgraded event. Come. Backliner decided to attack me, which is unfortunate, especially because I don't have any way to defend. That's a bummer. Alright, let's do Strike. No, Strike doesn't kill you. Let's do Ball Lightning and then Bash. Tantrum doesn't change anything. Yeah, let's just do Bash and then Strike. Okay. Yeah, absolutely nothing I can do. If I had gotten lucky and I wasn't attacked, that might have been better, but... Alright, so here, I think I'll just do Perfected Strike and Wild Strike, right? Okay. Yeah, even the Speed Potion would not have helped me. The Weakness Potion would have allowed me to take less damage, but I don't think that was necessary at the moment. Here, can I kill... Yeah, I can kill one of the minions by somewhat wasting a Sucker Punch. And then Pummel Strike. Let's do Evolve first, then Pummel Strike. See what I get here. Yeah, no reason to play anything else. Okay. And Backliner decided to attack me again. Can I kill this time? So 18 plus 12 was 30. Ooh, no, I'm one short. Hang on. Unless I can kill this one and draw something amazing, right? Oh, well, I also have the Lightning Orb. Hang on, so this is 18. Yeah, let's do Tantrum, then Sucker Punch. Piercing Wail does not help me, but, well, it helps me a little. 24. At least I don't take so much damage as I would otherwise. But unfortunately, I'm still taking a lot of damage. Actually, one Thorn was enough. Alright, good. Got Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat, as well as Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle drop, I'll get 2 extra energy. A Blessing of the Forge, which I don't think I need. I'm happy with the potions I have. Body Slam, I don't have a lot of block, right? Especially because I rely on the Orichalcum so often. Let's take the Quick Slash. That's basically some card draw. Okay. And then next, I will remove this Evolve, so let's not upgrade that. Let's upgrade the Pummel Strike, I guess. Okay. Collector. Transmutation, thinking at Purity. I think my only chance is to get something amazing from Transmutation. I will play the... Actually, no, let's do Wild Strike to make sure that I have at least 1 wound, and then do Transmutation. Chrysalis. Let's see. Battle Trance, Crippling Comp, Burst. Actually, those were not that bad. Okay. Alright, Backliner's not attacking. That's good. There's nothing I can do here, though, right? Let me see if the Quick Slash gives me anything amazing. Actually, well, I could defend with the speed... No, the Speed Potion. Well, I do have the buffer. Let me do Bash, then Quick Slash. True Grit, the Decay. Oh, you know what? I messed up. Let me reload real quick. Because if I True Grit... If I drink the Speed Potion before playing the True Grit, I'll be able to fully defend without losing my buffer. Let me do that real quick. And I'll keep everything the same way. So I played the Wild Strike, and then Transmutation, Chrysalis, and played this one as well. Okay. I got the same cards, right? Yeah. Alright, so here I did Bash, Quick Slash, and then, yeah, let's drink this and this, then True Grit, the Decay. Okay. This way I have the buffer. I'm not sure if that'll help me, but, yeah, actually it didn't help me. Let me kill this one, see what I draw. Pummel Strike, okay. Target this one. Burst. I can burst the defend, and then that way I'll be still fully defended, right? Yeah, let's burst the defend. Okay. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do to fully defend. Let's play the Evolve here. Yeah, lose the buffer. That's fine. That's what the buffer, why the buffer is there for. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. I can kill this one with a Sunder. Alright. And then do Crippling Cloud to apply poison and weakness. Sucker Punch for more poison, strike, and defend. Okay. Oof, unfortunately I triggered the Centennial Puzzle without being able to really use it. And I'm not being attacked. Good. Oh, do I want to do Tantrum? I think it's worth it. Because there should be a high chance I will be able to exit Wrath, right? Let's do Strike, Battle Trance. Yeah, there's an empty body, which I definitely want to play. Alright, don't want to stay in Wrath. Unfortunately, I was weakened, right? So I wasn't able to deal a lot of damage. True Grit is actually... Bursting the Shrug It Off is 24, and then I can True Grit something. Yeah, let's burst the Shrug It Off. That also gives me card draw. Okay. Then, yeah, I can just True Grit the Regret. Right? I definitely can't do Tantrum here, though, unfortunately. Let's do Sucker Punch and a regular Strike. That doesn't even get through the block. Yeah, having 5 permanent decks is very useful. Alright, so here... Yeah, I can do Bash and Perfected Strike. I don't think I need the Ball Lightning. Let's do Bash, Perfected Strike. Only 33 damage, unfortunately. And another 20. Oh, this is where my luck stops, right? I mean, I could try to draw... Let me see if the Quick Slash... by any chance gives me a defensive card. Yeah, still not enough. That's a bummer. Alright, I tried. 48, or should I do Fear No Evil? Let's do Fear No Evil, Wild Strike, and then a regular strike. Yeah, very unfortunate. If I had gotten lucky, if the enemy decided to summon that turn rather than attack, I mean, who knows? I might have been able to do something. Let's do 2 strikes here, might as well. Okay. Another 30, yeah, this one is just deciding to attack me every turn, huh? Because I'm not perfect, I'm not going to throw the weakness push, and I might try to save it for later. Here I can do Tantrum and then kill with the Sunder. Awesome. Alright, yeah, I wasn't that far off, but I wasn't able to perfect. Venom, Feed, or Juggernaut. Feed would be great, but I still need to remove and evolve. I'm worried if I take the Feed, I might not be able to. This is tough. It's going to be hard to use on Act 3. I think I'm going to skip it. Here I got Calling Bell, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Now the thing is, the only rare relic I would like is the Wing Boots, which I already have. Dead Branch might be another good one. I'm thinking of Mark of Pain because it will give me the wounds, but because I'm removing the evolves, having too many wounds is also not a great idea. Let's stick with what I know. So let's take the Calling Bell. Also, that gives me a unique 5th curse. Right, I should have thought of that. Okay, so we got Curse of the Bell, and then Lantern, Savage Come with additional energy, Self-Forming Clay, one of you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn, and Thread Needle, Savage Come with 4 plated armor. Not bad relics, and most importantly now I have Injury, Regret, Shame, Decay, and Curse of the Bell as 5 unique curses. Good. So I just need to remove one evolve, and I should be able to get both Highlander and curses. 1, 2, okay, unfortunately 2 lead paths again. If I go on the left, I'll get 4, 5, 6 question mark rooms, or I can skip a question mark room for a shop. If I go on the right, that's only 6 question mark rooms and no option for a shop. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. No, it's only 5 question mark rooms on the right. Yeah. Okay, so let's stick left. I'll go this way and then turn left after that. Okay. If I can't remove the extra evolve, I will go for that last shop. Panic button is, well, actually, nah, I don't think I need it. Let's take... I don't need Forethought either. Let's take Panacea, sure. Alright, I can do Tantrum and then Exit Wrath with the empty body. Let's do Tantrum, you. Alright. And then empty body. Do I want to do... Hang on, 14. I have 21 incoming. Yeah, let's just True Grit the defend. And I'll play the Evolve as well. Okay. Alright, a lot of incoming here. Wow. Well, if I don't play anything, I'm going to lose the buffer anyway. Let's do another evolve. If I do 2 defense, at least that way I will only take 16 damage rather than... Yeah, because the buffer... I would have lost the buffer on the first attack. That would have dealt way more damage back to me. Another Tantrum. It's a little dangerous. Can I kill this one? 24 plus 12 with 36. Another 12 is probably enough. Yeah, fine. Let's do Tantrum, Quick Slash. Alright, then a regular strike. Okay, unfortunately I can't play the Sunder. So instead I'll do Sucker Punch and another strike. And here I'll do Fear No Evil, okay. So with Wrath I shouldn't need much to kill this one next turn. Pommel Strike, Ball Lightning is enough, good. Okay, Perfected Strike, Aggregate, Armaments. Aggregate might not be a bad idea. Aggregate, or Armaments is not bad either, but let's take the Aggregate. Almost clicked on the left here. Oh, I completely forgot I have Wing Boots. Right. So I can jump over here to get an extra elite and then jump over one more. Yeah, so I can get 4 elites on this sack, which is great. Let's take Discovery. Oof. Let me see what this gives me. Power Through is a great defensive card. Let's take that. Let's also do Fear No Evil. 16. Let me do Power Through first. Then Fear No Evil. Then a Bash to kill this one. See what I draw. Alright, Evolve. I think I'll do Shrug It Off that way. Actually, never mind. I'm fully defended. So yeah, no need to do Shrug It Off. Okay. Figure out a way to kill these ones without taking too much damage. Yeah. Do I have anything that will kill? Probably Sunder or Perfected Strike. Yeah, I should probably wait for that. So there's no reason to attack it. I guess I could have done... I should have played the defend and played at least 1 attack. Or 2. Sunder. Yeah, so here I can do defend. Then Sunder. Actually, no, Tantrum will make me take too much damage. Let's do Sunder. Then... True Grit the Tantrum, then Pommel Strike. Okay. And unfortunately, I can't play another attack. Having a Ball Lightning Blade would be great. That way I could have relied on the orbs, but I think this is fine. I can do Empty Body, and I'm going to lose the buffer anyway. Wait, if I do Strike, that's 3, 7. Yeah, that's still enough. Okay. And then here, I guess, yes, yeah, I already will take damage, but I think I have to play the defend and then perfect the strike, so I'll take 2 damage that way. But can I kill here? 9. I mean, I'm close. Not quite there yet, though. Let's do Sucker Punch, and then... Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I tried to get a turn with more block to be able to deal the last 5 damage. Yeah, Power Through does it. Good. Okay, follow up, Quick Slash, or Wave the Hand. Already have this. Wave the Hand is not bad, but who's my final boss here? Awaken 1. Yeah, let's take the follow up instead. And then, yeah, continue to do the question mark rooms here. Let's see if I get a Mind Blast. Direct Entrance, Swift Strike, they're both good. Panic Button is my favorite. Good Instincts, Madness. So here, Direct Entrance is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Okay. And then here, I'll definitely take the Panic Button. And here, let's say Good Instincts. Okay. Alright, definitely want to fight for a rare relic here. Okay, another Dramatic Entrance or Hand of Greed. Let's do Hand of Greed because of vulnerability that will deal a lot of damage. Let's start with Dramatic Entrance first. Then Quick Slash. Then Hand of Greed is 30. I don't think I can kill here, unfortunately. Let me do Shrug It Off. And then Fear No Evil. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to do the Hand of Greed at all. Alright, it's fine. At least I get more card draw thanks to the Centennial Puzzle. Alright, so here I have the Aggregate, which is great. Then do Wild Strike, Sunder to gain energy back. Follow up, Strike, get rid of the Curse of the Bell. And then Defend and Evolve. Okay. Yeah, the Aggregate is actually a huge help, especially with Ice Stream. 16. I have the Panic Button. Let's do Tantrum here. Then Pummel Strike. Ball Lightning is not enough to kill. Actually, the Orb will be enough to kill, right? Okay. Alright, I got a Lizard Tail. One of you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead, which is nice. Boot Sequence, Dash or Flex. Boot Sequence is not a bad idea for turn 1, right? Let's take it just to make sure that my first turn I have enough block. Yeah, Juju based on normal enemy combats are normally encountered in question mark rooms. Okay. And then, yeah, going this way and then jumping over. Got the Giant Head. Apotheosis at the beginning is kind of nice. Yeah, let's do Apotheosis, upgrade everything that way. And then, let me see what the Pummel Strike gives me. Follow-up, Sucker Punch, and Dramatic Entrance. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Here I'm not being attacked, so I think I can just... Oof, do I want to enter Wrath? I think I will risk it. Although it's going to be very hard. Well, I need to exit Wrath, or I need to get a lot of defensive cards next turn. I think I'll be attacked by 26. Or, well, 19 with weakness, but 26 without. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. 17, actually... Well, if I throw the weakness potion, it would be enough, right? Let's do Good Instincts, Defend. Then Strike and Wild Strike. 49 damage, that's not bad. And then throw the weakness potion, that way I am fully defended. Okay. Not being attacked here, that's good. There's a Sunder for 96. Actually, is that enough for the Overkill modifier? Perfected Strike is almost enough too, right? Let's do Ball Lightning first, then Sunder. Yeah, 105. I mean, or 99. Do I want to exit Wrath? Next turn I might have trouble, but let's risk it. Yeah, so get the Overkill modifier this way. Okay. I still have the buffer, although once I draw the Regret, that'll be over. 45. Okay, still no Regret. I will risk playing the Quick Slash, or should I not? No, let's risk it. Let's do... Well, I don't need to defend. Let's do Quick Slash. Okay, luckily I didn't get the Regret. Alright, so I'm losing the buffer here. Fine. And then 70. Okay, I have Fear No Evil and Tantrum. That's not really going to help me here. Let me see what the Shrug It Off gives me first. Aggregate, unfortunately, is very useless. Yeah, so I think I have to finish with the Fear No Evil, right? Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean... Yeah, that doesn't really... I mean, it will get the slow debuff going a little bit, right? Yeah. So let's do Evolve, Tantrum, and then Fear No Evil. And unfortunately, there's nothing I could have done to fully defend here. Actually taking a lot of damage. Okay. Still have 75 or 72 HP that I have to... Or damage that I have to deal. Let's start with Quick Slash. Yeah, not having energy is a problem here. Let's do Shrug It Off. Empty Body will give me energy back. That's good. And then do Bash. Okay. Alright, down to 33. I have 45 incoming. There's Panic Button. Basically, if I play it, this means next turn I have to kill. Otherwise, I'm dead, right? Because next turn I have 50 incoming, and now I can't gain any block. Looks like I should be able to kill, though. Phew. Alright. Survived this one. Didn't perfect, though. We got Strawberry up and Pickup, raised to max HP by 7. An Old Coin up and Pickup gained 300 gold, as well as a Power Potion and Shrug It Off follow-up or Deadly Poison. Already have these two. I don't think I need the Deadly Poison, so let's skip this one. Okay. I got a shop here. That's really good. Let me first remove the duplicate Evolve to stick with the Highlander modifier. And then I could take Mango. That will give me 25 points. I can also take Ori. That will not give me 25 points. Talk to the hand is really good. I think I'll take the Mango and pick up Race to Max by 14. And then take the Talk to the Hand. Wreath of Flame, Equilibrium. Equilibrium is a good defensive card. Let's take that as well. I don't know if I need Wreath of Flame. It'll help a little. And I have exactly enough gold to be able to afford it, so let's take it. Okay. Alright, got the Reptomancer here. Master of Strategy. Another Dramatic Entrance I think is better. Okay, so definitely want to start off with a Talk to the Hand. Dramatic Entrance 1 and 2. Okay. And then here, I think I'll risk playing the Tantrum, right? Let's do Bash, Tantrum, and Strike. I should have done the Tantrum first. Would have allowed me to deal more damage with the Bash. Okay, a lot of incoming. I do have Piercing Wail here. Brings it down to only 20. That seems doable. More doable. Pommel Strike is not enough to kill the Backliner, so I have to do Wall Strike. Okay. And then Perfected Strike is 90. Yeah, and then with Pommel Strike, that's enough to kill. Alright, perfect this one. Good. We got a Blood Vial at the Savage Combat, heal 2 HP, as well as Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. A Dex Potion, and I already have the True Grit between Clothesline and Flying Sleeves. I wonder if I should take Flying Sleeves because I just picked up Wreath of Flame, right? Yeah, let's take the Flying Sleeves, why not? Actually, Clothesline, the weakness might be worth it. Let's take it. If I get an early aggregate, that will be pretty good. And then, yeah, let's go this way. I got Frozen Egg, one of the added power card and 2 deck upgraded. Also, I'm glad I got that shop in the question mark room. Otherwise, with my jump here, I would not have been able to get a shop if I wasn't offered one. Alright, Writhing Mass. This will give me a unique curse, but let's still avoid it because I already have 4 curses. Although, I could take a 5th one and then... No, I think it's fine. Let's do Apotheosis. Then I'll do 1 Dramatic Entrance. 15. 15 is fine. If I do a Strike and a curse, I'll be upset, right? Let's do Empty Body here. Actually, end of defend. That way I'll keep the boot sequence in case I ever reshuffle back. 21. Let's do Perfected Strike here. Alright, 10. I am fully defended with the Good Instincts. I don't think I'll do Ball Lightning. Yeah, let's just wait. Alright, so here I'm getting Curse, which I would like to avoid. Let's do Agate, but unfortunately I can't avoid that because I don't have any attacks. Yeah, fine. I guess I'm getting a Curse. Good thing is that the Curse is still unique. 22. Let's do Clothesline for weakness. And then Equilibrium. Actually, no, let's do Quick Slash. Alright, I think now I'll do Equilibrium. And it's only 20, so I do another Strike. I don't want to lose the buffer. Let's True Grit the Strike, how about that? Come. 7 incoming here. I have the Evolve, Shrug it off. And yeah, let's play these strikes. Strike 1, Strike 2. 11 is fine. Okay. Another 7. I think I'll do Talk to the End and then Tantrum, right? Yeah, let's do Talk to the End first, then Tantrum. Okay. 30. Then do Sucker Punch. 22. Yeah, that's much better. I am losing the buffer, though. Okay. And another 15. I can do Fear No Evil, Tantrum. And then Sunder. Doesn't... Oh, barely gets through the block. Okay. Oh, actually, that was enough to kill. Good. Got another Dex Potion, Bane, Flying Knee, or Prostrate. I think I'll take the Flying Knee. I'm worried I have too many offensive cards and not enough defensives. Upgrading all cards is interesting. Getting a Rare Relic. I don't actually have that many unupgraded cards. It's only my Strikes and Defense. And funnily, I did reject an event to upgrade those. Other than that, pretty much everything else is upgraded, right? Yeah, so I don't really think I need that. Let's fight the boss to get a Rare Relic. Who knows? Maybe I'll get something amazing. Panic Button, Secret Weapon, or the Bomb. Well, it won't be 0 cost, right? What if I see... No, Guardian is going to be hard. Let's take the Bomb. Yeah, just deal some safe amount of damage. Let's do Bash, Dramatic Entrance, and then the Bomb. Okay. 9 incoming. Let's do... If I do Panic Button, I won't be able to defend next turn, but I think that's fine. Let's do Panic Button and then Sunder. Okay, and then I'll do a Strike. Okay. Actually, with our Calcum, I should be able to defend fairly well, especially if I get a Piercing Well here. I can't defend, so let's not play an attack either. Okay. 20 incoming. Let's do Clothesline. Get rid of the Parasite. Look at that. I'm not even trying, and I'm fully defended still. Alright, and then here I'll do Talk to the Hand. I'll lose the Regret. Let's do Equilibrium. I will play the... No, let's keep the Wild Strike for when the enemy doesn't have any block. 6 incoming. Ooh, Tantrum is great. Let's do Good Instincts first, then Tantrum. I could do Fear No Evil. Let's do Wild Strike, and then Fear No Evil to kill. Good. Didn't take any damage. Yatori, whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1, which is nice. Blur is pretty good. Battle Trance is nice too, but I think I'll take the Blur. Okay. And then Nemesis here. Magnus is a master of strategy. Master of strategy is nice. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, it's better than the other two, definitely. Alright, so let's start with Quick Slash, Sucker Punch, Dramatic Entrance, and... Well, let's see what the Master of Strategy gives me. Talk to the end, that's really important. I think I'll save the energy for next turn. Alright, big attack. I do have the buffer. Okay, and I have Tantrum. Let's do Aggregate. Then I might as well do Tantrum, right? Because I'm going to lose the buffer either way. And then do Flying Knee for extra energy next turn. Come. And I'm not being attacked here, so let's try to do a lot of damage. Let's do Bash, Pummel Strike. And I can just kill with a strike and another strike. Good. Perfect. This one we got Warpaint up and Pick Up, upgrade 2 random skills. That's 2 defense upgraded. And then Shuriken, every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, will gain 1 strength. I'll take the Fruit Juice over the Dex Potion. Alright. And then here, Establishment, Sucker Punch, Cloak and Dagger. I'll take the Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Alright, and then one last jump to get another elite. 4 elites on the sack, that's not too bad. Mind Blast, unfortunately doesn't do as much damage, but let's still take it. It's a good amount of damage. Let's do Boot Sequence. How much is it actually? Yeah, 62. It's not a lot, but I mean, you know, it's fine. Let's do Quick Slash first. Dramatic Entrance, and might as well do Piercing One and then Mind Blast. 77, that's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, so here, let's do Aggregate. So nice to get the Aggregate early on. And then a Strike. Okay, so I should be fully defended even if the enemy decides to attack next turn. It didn't. Alright, then Talk to the Hand, Wild Strike. Okay. Still have the buffer, though I might lose it to the Regret once I draw that. So here, let's do... Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's do Wreath of Flame. Then... Oh. Well, it looks like I'm going to lose the buffer. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Let's do Follow Up on Thunder. Okay. If I had another attack, that would have been enough. Alright, 30 incoming. Tantrum... No, Oh, this is tough, right? I don't think I can enter Wrath. I will take 12 block, but I'll get an extra 30 incoming. Yeah, I can't do that. Let's just do Defend and then Double Strike. Yeah, just accept the damage. Nothing I can do about that. At least I have a lot of max HP. Okay. 35. Well, there's a Fear No Evil. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. And then just play all the attacks lowest to highest, right? Shift 1, Shift 2, Strike. Sucker Punch, Fear No Evil, Clothesline. Okay, actually I'm fully defended this turn. Good. And then here, let's do Defend, Ball Lightning, Flying Knee. Yeah, the Talk to the Thing is definitely helping me a lot, but it just can't be enough. Here, can I kill if I do Bash, Pummel Strike, and then hope I draw another attack card? Yes, good. Alright, didn't lose too much HP there. We got Question Card, Future Card Rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from. And White Beast Statue Potions always appear in Combat Rewards. So as a Fire Potion, Dark Embrace. I don't exhaust a lot of stuff, but it might allow me to get the Combo Modifier. I already have this. Actually, Study might allow me to get the Combo Modifier too. Let's take the Study. Yeah, that might be better. And then here... Ooh, I don't want to get a duplicate. I also don't want to get a rare card. Fission, Trip, Tranquility is fine. I don't think I need the Trip. Fission, Parasite. Yeah, definitely don't want the Parasite. Weave... I mean, yeah, fine. And then let's take the Trip. Sure. Okay. Alright. Okay, wasn't able to get to 50 cards, but I don't think that was necessary either. And then the last upgrade. Let's upgrade the last Defend here. Okay. Alright, I have a Power Potion, which I'll save after the transformation. Perfecting this might be a challenge. There is a Blind, though. Yeah, that might help. Or Good Instincts. Now, Good Instincts is basically an Orichalcum. Let's take the Blind. I think that helps me more. Alright, drink this. Let's wait for the rest for a little bit. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Then a Blind. Okay. I have to do Boot Sequence. Actually, do I have to? 14. Yeah, I sort of have to. Yeah, let's do Boot Sequence and then Strike. And save the energy for later. Okay. I do have a Fire Potion. I'm planning to kill one of the minions with it. Alright, so there is Trip. Okay, then let's see what the Quick Slash gives me. Okay, then throw the Fire Potion. Alright, Fear No Evil is nice. Yeah, let's do that. Then Clothesline kills this one. It might be better to apply Weakness to the backliner, though. Let me do Shrug It Off first. Actually, yeah, let's do Clothesline to kill you. And then do Weakness with Sucker Punch. Okay, and then I will do Blur. Good. Alright, 16. Luckily, I had some block from last turn, right? Let's do Defense, Strike, Flying Knee. Okay. Another 15. Well, I have the buffer here. Cloak and Dagger is not going to be enough, right? Study is... difficult, but I think it's worth the risk. Let's play the Steady, then do Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs. I don't think I'll do the Strike. I'll save the energy for later. Alright, losing buffer here, which is probably fine because I was going to draw the Regret sooner or later. 21. Unfortunately, this is where my luck stops, right? Is there anything that I can do? No, there's nothing I can do, right? That's a bummer. Alright, let's do Wreath of Flame, Weave. I should have done the Bash first. Yeah, nothing I could have done. Maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe the Power Potion would have given me something amazing, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, so here I can do Tantrum, but then I won't be able to exit Wrath, right? Unless I draw... Actually, I don't have a way to exit Wrath at all. Oh, I don't even have to talk to the hand. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's do Equilibrium. I think that's safer. Let's do Follow-Up first. Then Pummel Strike, see what I get. Okay. Then True Grit, get rid of the Regret. Good. Then do Equilibrium. And I'm fully defended. Actually, almost fully defended. Let's do a Wild Strike, and I'll play another Defend just to not take any more damage. Keep some of that plated armor. 21. Perfected Strike is a good amount of damage. Let's do... Because, actually, I'm thinking because I cannot fully defend anyway, I might try to go for combo here, but just hoarding a bunch of insights. Just have to be careful not to lose too much HP. Okay. Another 21. There's a talk to the hand. I wonder if I should save it until after transformation. I mean, it would allow me to fully defend this turn. Not fully defend, but at least defend a little bit more than I would otherwise. I think I'll wait. Yeah, let's wait. There's no rush in the transformation just yet. 28. Okay, so I got extra energy here. I could do Panic Button. Let's do Follow-Up Strike first. Yeah, let's do Panic Button. That way I'll preserve HP. I will take a bunch of damage next turn, but I think that's fine. Actually, if I can kill next turn, I'll be done. Yeah, fine. Let's do Wild Strike, and then I can do Evolve. I can't do Tantrum. Let me see what the Power Potion gives me. Infinite Blaze, Tools of the Trade, Vast Ignition. Let's take the Tools of the Trade. Should allow me to at least get rid of some unwanted curses. Okay. 41. Or Wounds. Okay. Equilibrium is nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get combo. How am I doing on time? Yeah, I still have 5 minutes. Flying Knee. Let me do Quick Slash first. Okay, then Bash, then Flying Knee. And then, yeah, I want to accumulate more insights before I go crazy. 33. I'll get rid of this, do Blind, Good Instincts, and Strike. Yeah, having a talk to him this turn, might, or after the transformation, might have been better. 24, get rid of the Decay. Okay. Then do Defend, Weave, Pummel Strike. Shrug it off. Okay, that way I don't take any damage. And another Aggregate. Very nice. Okay, I think next turn I can try to go for combo. So let me count cards here. Get rid of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was hoping to get more insights. 15, 16, 17, yeah, I should be fine. 18, 19, 20. Okay, good. Alright, and then, well, so I wasn't able to perfect this one, but at least I got something out of it. Let's do Blur. Let me actually do Insights. Try to kill here if I can. Yes, I can. Good. Alright, didn't perfect this one, but I think it would have been hard to perfect, I think. 1348, which is not too bad. Definitely could be better, though. So out of the, what is it, 9 elites I perfected, only 3. That's a little... Oh, I didn't even get a single boss. Yeah, I did get a lot of other stuff, right? Highlander, Curses, I Like Shiny, Well-Fed, Librarian, Pauper, Mystery Machine with 16 question mark rooms, Overkill combo. Yeah, so I did pretty much... I got pretty much everything else other than perfecting any of the elites and bosses. 1348, let's see where that lands me in the rankings. Wow, I am 8th. Not able to perfect anything. Any of the bosses, only 3 elites, and I'm still 8th place. That's actually sort of impressive. I wouldn't be surprised, so if you don't take the Black Star, you're not going to get the Wing Boots until a little later. So that might cause a difference in terms of getting a few more points here and there. So for example, Hobo doesn't have a multiple of 25 less points than me. Actually, Hobo has 70 points less. So that actually would be explained by skipping one elite on Act 2. Yeah, but then maybe instead perfecting another elite. Yeah, that could explain it. So yeah, I think the key is, I mean, I don't know. Usually you have to try to maximize getting Wing Boots, right? Because that just gives you a higher score. Yeah, I mean, I'm 8th place without being able to perfect any of the bosses. Let me review the scores from yesterday with the Friends mod. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Heirloom modifier. Heirloom gave you Calipers, as well as Flight and Deadly Events. So yeah, I think most people, well, there are some RNG differences. Some people were able to get the Highlander, or sorry, not the Highlander, the Curse modifier, and some people didn't. Some people also went for Highlander, some people didn't. So you have Flicknickum here with 1630, that's a pretty good score. Then a bunch of people bunched up together here. You have Hobo with 1609, Adjective Now with 1601. Adjective Now was one of the people who went for the Highlander modifier. Also, basically was able to kill everything quickly by having the Akabiko and then using Fiendfire or Whirlwind, and then he was still able to remove the Fiendfire to get Pauper at the end. Yesterday I did not go for Pauper. Then you have David here with 1584. David perfected 10 elites, 2 bosses, got only 2 collector bonuses. I think yesterday it was very hard to get more collector bonuses, so David got only 2. Went for Pauper and was able to get Overkill. I don't think anybody was able to get Combo. Also, I'm pretty sure nobody was able to perfect all the bosses. The Act 1 boss was very difficult yesterday. And then also was only 1 card short from getting the, not the Encyclopedian. Yeah, no, the Encyclopedian modifier. So that would have allowed him to get 1601, tying... No, actually, it would have been... Wait, 1609. Yeah, that would have been top 20, top 40 if David had gotten that extra last card at the end. You have Peltz tied with David for, I think, the second day in a row. Peltz got Highlander, took the Prismatic Shard, that makes Highlander a little easier, and was able to affect 2 of the 3 bosses. And then Peltz mentioned that he definitely needed rares to be able to do well, and yeah, got a pretty good score. You have Dopower tied with me at 1540. Dopower got 5 of the elites, 2 of the bosses, went for Highlander and Pauper, and was able to get unique curses, so was able to get both Highlander and curses. Also took Velvet Choker, which is interesting. Wasn't able to get combo, and also... Sorry, neither Overkill nor Combo, and also played a little slower. Another 25 points would have been 1605. That would have been 43rd place. Then I ended up with 8 perfected elites, 2 bosses, everything other than the Act 1 boss, of course. I was able to go for curses, but then I tried to get the collector bonuses and only got 1, which is very disappointing. At the very last shop, I had lots of gold to spend, and I had courier, and I didn't get a single collector bonus, and I only had 1 extra. Actually, I was able to get a collector bonus on the headbutt, but that happened after the shop, so very disappointing shop there. I did not go for Pauper, way too difficult to do that, and I was able to get Overkill, but not the combo modifier. And then you have Micronex with 1578. Micronex perfected 7 elites, only 1 boss. And then Micronex had an interesting strategy for the shop. Rather than doing what I did, which is to basically just buy random cards, Micronex focused only on the powers, and then he was able to get a few collector bonuses that way. So that was a smart idea. I should have considered that. Well, I probably should have, halfway through when I realized I wasn't getting any collector bonuses, I should have pivoted to the powers. Then you have Goldberry with 1567. Goldberry was one of the people who decided to go for the Highlander modifier, but wasn't able to get curses. Now, Highlander, of course, helped, but if you can't get curses that way, it does hurt you, right? So if you have to reject duplicate curses, so it was, yeah, you have to make a decision early on and then stick with it. You have Super Nintendo here with 1532, Ya with 1530, Malzahn with 1526. Malzahn perfected 5 elites, got 2 bosses, had 1 collector bonus on the Rupture, and then Malzahn jokingly mentioned that I'm basically stealing content if he was recording, just because we had very similar runs for, I think, multiple days in a row. So I also took Rupture. Admittedly, I did actually steal Malzahn's idea of taking Rupture. I don't think, before Malzahn commented how much he likes Rupture, I don't think I would have used it as much as I did. So yesterday, I think, was a pretty good opportunity to use it. But yeah, pretty good score here. Congratulations to Malzahn. Then you have Steven with 1521, Alex with 1484, Bjorn got 1459, Bjorn perfected 8 elites, none of the bosses though, went for Highlander and wasn't able to get curses as a result. Well, actually, not even as a result, right? Just never saw enough curses. And then also went for Pauper, which probably was one of the reasons he had so much trouble perfecting enemies and bosses. And then I think that's it for the top 100. You have Very Upset with 1382. Very Upset only perfected 5 elites, none of the bosses. Very Upset mentioned that he just didn't have a theme for today, which is definitely the case. Although Very Upset also took the Prismatic Shard, which admittedly Peltz did as well. But whenever you take Prismatic Shard, I mean, just like today's run with Diverse, it's hard to build a synergy when you have all the cards from all the characters, right? So it's a little harder to build a theme, so to speak. And I guess yesterday, if you don't take the Rupture early on, there's no real good synergy going on. That's going to happen. Very Upset also took the Pauper modifier, which probably made it harder to perfect bosses and elites, and then went for Highlander, was able to get Overkill though, so that's pretty good. Ichu, I should mention, died to the Gremlin Knob, and then Anthracite played on the Switch, and yesterday the second modifier with Flight, on the Switch and the mobile version, it was the Green Cards modifier, which completely changes the game, of course, and actually Anthracite mentioned that there, at the beginning you get offered a Concentrate, and that allows you to build a very thin discard deck, which is a lot of fun, and I can definitely see that from being a fun run. Anyway, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments what you did. Sorry, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.